You're listening to the world of business and taxes with Mike Lodge, keeping you informed. So let's get started.
And welcome back to another podcast of the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. Ethics in doing business is vital. Ethics in the way that you conduct your life is vital. And the way that you conduct the two and become ethical and are willing to do what is right in all things is vital. One time I was setting up this new CPA firm. And I brought in for an evening meeting one time all of the staff, all of the CPAs, and I also brought in the lead CPA. And we were going over the compliance issues and the tax issues and the client issues that we were going to delve into. And the head CPA, who happened to be a female CPA, probably, I liked her so much because she said it like it is. She didn't beat around the bush, she just said it like it is. To everyone. To me, to the other staff, to clients. She said it like it is. And you'd better be able to take it because otherwise you were going to go nutso. Because that's how blunt and honest that she was. But she turned to the staff and she said, "You know the reason why I'm here?" And she pointed directly at me and she said, "I'm here because of that man. Because of his ethics." And I thought at the moment, my gosh, I don't know this lady so well. I mean, I've been an acquaintance of her for several years, but I've never worked with her directly. But she looked at me and she said, "You're the reason that I'm here because I trust you." And I found out at that moment that she had been watching me for a long time. She had been watching how I spoke. She looked at how I conducted myself, how I was very honest with people when I saw that something needed to change. Change in an individual means that you have to work with their ethics sometimes. There have been times where I have had to literally walk clients out of my offices and say, "I can't do business with you because I can't trust you, and I do not believe that you're operating your company ethically." Even on individuals, I've had to walk them out because I did not see that they were, what should we say, truthful in what they were doing. Now, they were yelling and screaming at me as I was walking them out, but I had to do it because I felt that if I kept them as a client, that they would get my staffing in trouble and my company in trouble. So, when you see this kind of instances where people are conducting themselves on the shady side of life, you have to get them out of the shade and push them out the door because you will end up in trouble. I have had staff members who I found out later on were conducting things unethically, and we had to part ways. Now, when you part ways with someone, part of being ethical means that you're also professional at the same time. Doesn't mean you have to call them names. It doesn't mean that you have to call them, you don't have to treat them in such an unprofessional manner that it belittles you. Because remember, you are the one that's making the ethical decision. And they are the person that needs to learn from this ethical decision. And some individuals, their ethics have been bent so severely that they have to serve time in a prison at some point in time. But even then, you try to encourage them, you made the decision, so you have to move forward. That is the part of life of being ethical. So as you walk through your life every single day, and how you conduct your business every single day, how you treat your children, how you treat your friends and family and your clients, remember that the way that you're walking and talking and conducting your life is being watched by others. And people are willing to do business with you if they see that you are an ethical individual. So do not be afraid of sometimes saying bluntly that you can't do business with somebody because of the way that they're conducting their business. The shady part of life can get you into big trouble. So you have to watch out. You have to be careful. Because people are watching you at all times. They have a surveillance camera of their eyes watching you and listening. And they want to know that you are the person that they want to be friends with, or that they want to be in business with. I know that sometimes you feel as though that in order to get ahead that you have to bend the rules, but I'm telling you, if you bend the rules too much and it's about to break, you've gone too far. Don't go to that far level where your ethics is corrupted. Because that corrupted ethics can get you into a lot of trouble. And if you want to, there are a lot of ethics groups out there online that you should constantly be studying about ethics in your business, in your life. And if you have a spiritual life, that even helps you more to become grounded in what is right and what is wrong. So I encourage each of you, as I speak to you on a one-on-one basis, monitor your ethics and get it into control. Because that is what will build your business into greatness. That is what will build your life into a well-rounded, secure life. Is if you continue to study about the ethics of your life. Ethics of your business. Ethics of your spiritual practice. So go out today and get involved in your ethics. Don't let somebody else come along and point it out to you. You focus on your ethics. This is Michael Lodge, and this podcast is brought to you by Lodge & Company, a business advisory and tax firm located in we're in now Burbank, California, and also in Greenville, South Carolina. If you'd like to know more about the firm, just go to www.lodge-co.com, and you can find out all about us right there, what we can do for you. If you'd like to listen to all of our podcasts, go to www.wbtpod.com, and all of our podcasts, all of our information about starting up a business, getting your business started, it's all there. We also have a flipboard magazine called The World of Business and Taxes, and you can find it right there on our website at www.wbtpod.com. Everybody go out there and have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you for listening. Join us again tomorrow.
Stay informed with the world of business and taxes with Mike Lodge.
Have a great day.